Hello and welcome to this edition of FYI Weekly, your official source for City of Greensboro news and information. The Greensboro Planning Department is conducting an open house style meeting to capture public comments about the planning focused on the East Gate City Boulevard corridor. The meeting will take place from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. on Thursday, May 19th. The meeting will be in person at the Windsor Recreation Center. At the open house, city staff will be on hand to talk to residents about the draft of initial goals and strategies of the East Gate City Plan. Representatives from multiple city departments will be available at activity stations to log input, participants share on the direction of the plan. The Windsor Recreation Center is located at 1601 East Gate City Boulevard. For more information, visit the city's website. The Greensboro Mayor's Committee for Persons with Disabilities is accepting applications for the Stephen L. Nyer Memorial Scholarship for outstanding students with disabilities. The deadline to apply is Monday, May 23rd. Nominations are made online. Students will be awarded up to $3,000 in scholarship opportunities. Applicants must meet the following criteria: high school seniors enrolled in a Guilford County school, students enrolled or with plans to enroll in post-secondary education or training for fall 2022. The Greensboro Mayor's Committee for Persons with Disabilities is a nonprofit coalition of businesses, human service agencies, and individuals of all abilities. Their mission is to create a barrier-free community. The scholarship is named in memory of Stephen L. Nyer, former executive director of Lifespan Incorporated, a longtime member of the committee, and community advocate for persons with disabilities. All applicants will be notified by Friday, May 27th. Winners will be recognized during the Greensboro City Council meeting on Tuesday, June 7th at 5:30 p.m. For more information, visit the Mayor's Committee website. Congratulations are in order for the Guilford Metro 911 employees who were honored at the North Carolina Public Safety Communications Conference. The North Carolina National Emergency Number Association, or NENA, presented Jerry Phillips with the award for Telecommunicator of the Year. The same entity recognized Angela Mitchell as the Communications Supervisor of the Year. The North Carolina Association of Public Safety Communications Officials awarded Keith Hayes as the Radio Technician of the Year. Melanie Neal, Director of Guilford Metro 911, was honored with the Craig Moser Award. Recipients of this award have made exceptional contributions to the betterment of the APCO chapter and promoted improvements that benefit all members. As a result of winning this award, Neal will also be inducted into the North Carolina APCO Hall of Honors. Last but not least, Christine Moore, Guilford Metro 911's operations manager, was also sworn in as president of North Carolina APCO. The association currently has more than 1,500 members. The conference took place in Wilmington, North Carolina. The city developed a partnership with Cone Health to share a series of brief and informative videos designed to inspire you to make better choices when it comes to healthy living. Following these tips is an easy way for each of us to improve our quality of life. Let's take a moment to check out today's news for your health.
1 in 4 Americans suffer from allergies. Don't let the things that contribute to your symptoms stop you from enjoying your activities. I am Dr. Rosalind Hicks, an allergist from Allergy and Asthma Center of North Carolina, a member of Cone Health Medical Group. Let's get started and talk about allergies. Allergies are the common cold. Very similar entities. They both consist of a lot of congestion, runny nose, sneezing. Typically with the common cold, you're going to have, starting out, a little more scratchy throat, sore throat, and you often a little bit of fever. Both can have cough because of the postnasal drip, and you're going to feel a little lousy with the common cold, will run down, dehydrated, those kind of things. And then with allergies, it can be any time of year. Cold may be more common in the winter season, And allergies can be with exposure. You just mow the lawn? Did you just take care of the cat or dog? Did you just clean out the attic with lots of dust? So those are the things we think about to differentiate between a common cold and allergies. The common triggers kind of fall into two categories: indoor, outdoor, seasonal, or year-round. So in the spring, we think a lot about tree pollen, followed by grass pollen and weed pollen. And then we have dust, mite, cockroach, mold, which can be indoors and out. And then any kind of furried animal, dog, cat, gerbil, any of those. So clearly, if we're sensitive to the animals, then we shouldn't have animals, we shouldn't be exposed to them, but we can't really control completely pollen exposure. So if you go outside, if you're doing something involving that exposure, then wearing a mask if you have to mow the grass, wiping off your hands and feet, taking off your shoes before you walk through the house so you don't track the pollen through, minimizing the window being down as you ride down the road, and wiping off the cats and dogs when they come in from their walk so the pollen is not throughout the house and on the furniture, those kind of things. Well, of course, avoidance would be the biggest action that we could participate in to try to minimize symptoms, but side of that, adding medications to minimize the congestion, sneezing, runny nose. I'm a huge proponent of saline rinse, and so that's something easy that's not medicated. It's just salt water flushing out or clearing out the nasal passages so we can take away those allergens that we've been breathing in. I think it is very important to prepare for allergy season so that you can minimize your suffering and you don't have so much congestion and headache or disrupted activity. I like to encourage people to start their medications around Valentine's Day, and usually that'll minimize their symptoms and they can go into the allergy season ahead and symptom-free. It is important for individuals to think about allergy testing if they're having lots of symptoms, uncontrolled symptoms, they've tried multiple medications, or they feel like there's one specific thing that they're really interested in knowing that they're allergic to. And especially if you have upper and lower airway symptoms, if you're coughing and wheezing, then that has become quite the standard for management to consider allergy injections. And we need to know exactly what you're allergic to be able to put in your specific vial so that we can manage you with the injections if we have the positive testing available there. And in the situation where you may be food allergic, having allergy testing can be very informative to know what to avoid. Thank you for joining us. I hope all this information has been helpful to decrease your suffering from allergies. For more information, go to conehealth.com/wellness. I'm Dr. Rosalind Hicks.
The new play project winner has been selected, and the city is getting ready to host its annual free summer concert series. We'll have those stories and more news coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. Creative Greensboro has chosen Nice White Parents 2016 by Tamara Kassane as the winner of the 2023 New Play Project and Mark Gilbert Award. Creative Greensboro, in collaboration with the local theater arts group Scrap Metal Entertainment, will produce Nice White Parents 2016 in January 2023. Kassane is a playwright, parent, and podcaster based in Durham. She was the 2020 Piedmont Laureate and received the Outstanding Contribution to the Arts honor from Chatham Life and Style. The New Play Project has been presented for 29 years with support from the Mark Gilbert Estate, annually awarding a $500 cash prize along with a workshop production of the selected play. More than 17 plays were submitted by North Carolina playwrights this year. The final selection was curated in partnership with Triad Stage, the North Carolina Writers Network, and Scrap Metal. For more information, visit the Creative Greensboro website. Music for a Sunday Evening in the Park, or the MUSEP concert series, will return for its 43rd season on June 5th. Concerts will take place in various parks throughout Greensboro. Concert goers will see and hear from some long-standing favorites, local bands including the Philharmonia of Greensboro, West End Mambo, and Dobie. Several musical acts will make their MUSEP debut this summer, including the all-woman party band Beauty Operators and the violinist and singer-songwriter Emmanuel Winter. Ryan Deal, the city's chief creative economy officer, said after 2 years of virtual and hybrid concerts, we look forward to welcoming our neighbors back for a full summer of in-person concerts at parks and other green spaces throughout our city. The summer concert lineup offers a broad range of musical acts. New this year, concert goers can look forward to food trucks and art activities on site. All concerts begin at 6 p.m. on Sundays except June 19th. That day, the concert will start at 2:30 p.m. For a list of the complete MUSEP concert schedule, visit the city's website. There's still time to support the Essential Toiletries Drive to show support for our refugee community. The donations are being collected until Monday, May 23rd, in preparation of the World Refugee Day celebration. The following donations are needed: diapers, baby wipes, bar soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste, sponges, deodorant, and regular size shampoo and conditioner, hand sanitizer, lotion, and dish soap. Donations can be dropped off in designated bins at the following locations Monday through Friday during regular business hours: Melvin Municipal Office Building on West Washington Street, Water Resources Operations Center on South Elm Eugene Street, Lewis Recreation Center on Forest Lawn Drive, Griffin Recreation Center on Hilltop Road, Central Library on North Church Street, Dormition of the Theotokos Greek Orthodox Church on West Ridge Road, and the Cultural Arts Center on North Davie Street. Donations will be distributed at the annual World Refugee Day celebration on Saturday, June 18th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Hester Park. For more information, contact Jody Stanley with the Human Rights Department or Shadi Zidan with the Employee Culture Crew. Elementary through high school students in Guilford County receive extra support to make sure they graduate from high school. Coming up after the break, find out how Say Yes Guilford helps students realize their academic dreams. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. This month, Say Yes Guilford celebrates its 6th year of supporting Guilford County students and graduates. Joining me now to tell us about the addition of in-school and after-school services is Amanda Roseman. She is Say Yes Guilford's Chief Impact Officer. Hello, Amanda.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining me. You have so many things going on through Say Yes Guilford. Congratulations on 6 years of services. Let's start on the elementary school level and the support that you provide those students.
Yeah, thank you. So our elementary services are all focused around academics, so getting students to where they need to be able to learn for the rest of their education journey. So we do a tutoring program that's focused on literacy. And we have a partnership with several local colleges and universities to provide federal work study students to serve as the tutors for that program.
Wonderful. And I remember when that first got started.
Yes, we've been doing it about 3 years.
It's been popular ever since. Now, of course, you go through middle school and high school. So with middle school, what exactly is Say Yes wanting those students to focus on?
Yeah, so our middle school services are all focused on workforce development and career exposure. So really trying to change the narrative around we don't have a talent gap, we have an exposure gap. We have a gap that students don't know what careers exist now and what exists in the future when they will be in the workforce. So really trying to open students' eyes to the opportunities that will be available to them and what they can aspire to be when they grow up.
And that's a really important age group because at that point they kind of get a sense of who they are a little bit more. And it is nice, as you say, to expose them so that they have a reality check as opposed to pipe dreams. We always see things on television or maybe just something in a book and you're like, oh yes, that's what I want to do. But then giving them that maybe job shadowing opportunity certainly can make a difference. Now with high school, you have so many programs geared towards getting students ready for graduation and college. Will you be continuing those efforts on the high school level?
Yes, we will. So we've been offering high school support services for the full 6 years that we've been in existence, and we plan to continue those. Those are services that are completely free to the full community. They're open to all 28 high schools. And there are things such as ACT and SAT prep to help students get prepared for that next journey, whether that's college or a two-year college or a university. And then we also do things like best match and fit, so helping students figure out what their dream is, what their right match and fit would be for their next journey beyond Guilford County schools.
Excellent. And obviously summertime does not mean that you take a break. So what is Say Yes Guilford planning for the summer?
We are busy already, continuing to create great partnerships with Guilford County schools, expanding all of our tutoring and middle school work into all Title I schools in the district next year. And then really taking a step back and looking at how do we best serve students who are career focused and going straight into their career path and not choosing a post-secondary education experience. So creating some pipelines for those students.
Excellent. So this is an opportunity for parents to be involved in the process. Certainly they don't want to miss out on announcements. So with everything that you offer from elementary to high school, post-secondary, how can folks stay connected with what's happening through Say Yes Guilford?
Yeah, so our website is always current and up to date, sayyesguilford.org, and you can also sign up to join our newsletter that we send out monthly with all new offerings on our website as well.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations again on your 6-year anniversary. Do come back and keep us posted, as I know you're going to have other exciting announcements and program opportunities through Say Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda. Stay tuned for some useful information about Greensboro as we tell you something about the city. That's coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. One way to stay informed about decisions that impact you and our city is by attending or tuning in to City Council meetings at 5:30 p.m. on the first and third Tuesday of the month. The fourth Tuesday is reserved for a meeting as needed. The City Council has resumed meeting in the Katie Dorset Council Chamber on Level 2 of the Melvin Municipal Office Building, located at 300 West Washington Street. The public is allowed in person, but only in a limited capacity. Those who choose not to be in the building can participate virtually. The Greensboro City Council meetings are broadcast right here on GTN. The meetings are also streamed live on the city's website and on Roku. To review the council meeting schedule and agendas, please visit the city's website. Here's an opportunity to learn a little something about the city. GTA's Access GSO will move the service of premium rider trips to the Access iRide service beginning in August. Riders can let the city know how they feel about the upcoming change. Since 2019, the city of Greensboro has offered Access iRide, which is similar to Uber. Riders do not share a vehicle with other riders, and they receive door-to-door service by reservation only. Other benefits of iRide include the elimination of pickup windows, the ability to choose your favorite driver, and request rides as early as 2 hours in advance. The vehicles are also ADA compliant. Premium paratransit riders will be charged the same fare as Access GSO and GTA users at $2 per trip. The public can share input during a series of virtual meetings taking place on Monday, May 16th at 1 p.m., Tuesday, June 7th at 6 p.m., and Wednesday, June 15th at 6 p.m. Coming up after the break, we'll showcase our department spotlight, but first, let's meet our neighbors who boomeranged back to Greensboro.
My name is Tristan Bailey, and I moved back from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
My name is Mary Beth Maddox, and I came back to Greensboro from Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
I work at Guilford County Parks. I'm the marketing and special events coordinator. I never imagined as a single young black woman that I'd be able to afford a home on my own. I used the City of Greensboro's first-time homebuyers program to purchase my first home. I have to live in the home for 5 years, and it's forgiven 100%.
Being a first-time homebuyer feels great. It really gives me a sense of independence, and I just enjoy really getting to put down roots here in Greensboro and also just making this place my own.
It feels great to be back in Greensboro. I went to college here at A&T about a decade ago, and so much has changed in Greensboro since I've been gone.
I'm the marketing services specialist at Biscuitville's Restaurant Support Center, and I also just love how diverse Greensboro is. There are so many people from different walks of life here, so I enjoy meeting people and hearing all the different stories.
I came back to Greensboro because I was looking for new opportunities, and I knew I could find them here.
Welcome back. The City of Greensboro has more than 20 departments and several divisions committed to serving you, our residents, and visitors. Let's go behind the scenes in our department spotlight. The Greensboro Parks and Recreation Department has partnered with Carolina Water Polo to offer the first ever City of Greensboro Youth Water Polo League. The activities will take place at Lindley Pool for children ages 9 to 15. Sessions will be available from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. each Saturday from June 4th to June 25th. The Youth Water Polo League costs $45 and players can register online. Parks and Recreation Facilities and Aquatics Coordinator Kirsten Herndon said this partnership will create an amazing opportunity for youth to participate in a new sport and try something different over the summer. I'm excited to grow the city's aquatics program. This is a learn-to-play 4-week introduction to water polo. Prior polo experience is not required. However, participants must be confident swimmers in deep water. All children are welcome to participate. For more information about the league, visit the Carolina Water Polo website. Straight ahead on the other side of the break is this week's Way to Go GSO shout-out. Stay with us. As we draw to a close, we always want to end on a positive note with our Way to Go GSO shout-out. This week's shout-out goes to the Greensboro Police Department. The Office of Community Engagement has published GPD's 2021 annual report. The community will appreciate an overview of department activities, along with highlights of special initiatives to address violent crime and support systems designed to assist residents in need. GPD's annual report also includes crime data and professional standards complaints by the numbers. Visit the city's website to access the full report. That concludes this edition of FYI Weekly, but you can easily stay connected to the latest city news by linking to us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Alexa users can subscribe to our 5-minute flash briefings, which airs on 90.1 FM and 100.7 FM. Be sure to download our weekly podcast, Talk City Greensboro, and now GTN is streaming on Roku. For all of us here at the City of Greensboro, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.